What's going on, comic book community? Welcome back to King Midas Collects with your boy, the one and only. I'm excited. We got a 4-part series. It wasn't going to be this long, but I had so many books to show you guys, courtesy of a comic show we went to this past weekend in Frederick, Maryland. Also attended by a good friend of mine. You guys know him on the YouTube and Instagrams, Longbox Love Affair. We briefly met up, but hopefully next time we get to actually spend some time at a convention together. You got some big books. I'm going to drop his link down below so you can see what he picked up. I'm sure he'll have a video in the coming days. But man, what a show. And there's also a comic store in the area in Frederick there, Beyond Comics. I went over there too, kind of raided up what they had. So we got some piles here. I'm so happy about this haul here. The best deals. There was one vendor that had books 50% off. He even went up to like 70% for some things because I got so many from him. He's just like, almost every other book, I'll throw this one in, I'll throw this one in. And another vendor who I've bought from before actually bought the that art germ, the really rare art germ, Weirding World or Winding World. I wish I knew the name off the top of my head. I'm just like picturing the art in my head. Oh, this is long-winded. Anyway, he was back. He was there again, back at it again, and he had 4 boxes that he considered damaged books. And what he meant by that was like little creases or presses, maybe the tiniest ticks, but none of them were color breaking. He just said he was very conservative, or just like super strict about what he considered damaged. A lot of these books, he's like, well, honestly, if you just press it out, it might be okay. So we picked up a lot of goodies that can easily be pressed out and can be worth some money if we turn it over. Get that 9.8 on it. It's about time to show you the books. Part 1, Frederick Comic Show. First up is a book that I missed out on because I missed my supplier, Things from Another World. I didn't order FOC in time and it allocated to other people first. So Moon Knight issue number 7, the Raza variant, right there for you guys in its glory. I missed out on this one too because I'm not reading this, but Avengers 53, $5. Good stuff. Moving along, another more recent book. This just came out, Batman The Killing Time issue number 1. The variant cover here. Anything Catwoman related, y'all know we picking it up. This was a strict cover buy here because this series is super intriguing. I skipped out on it, but it's super cool when you can take a cartoon that's geared for children and put like a twist to it. So this started in 2016, but this is Scooby Apocalypse number 26. But look at this cover. Look at Scoob. Isn't that awesome? We got that for half off cover price. Here we go, one of the Jurjevic variants, and I'm missing from the 2011-2012 time frame. I kept telling people, and it's 90% true, the only Marco Jurjevic book I was missing was Ultimate Fallout issue number 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, but 4 was the only one that I just never got my hands on. All the other ones were their ratio. I think they were like $35 to $50 or something at the time. But the other ones, he did these variants. I'm going to show you really quick. Secret Avengers number 1. He did a lot of these across all of the Marvel, almost all of the Marvel books. And I thought I had this one too, but this is the other one that I was missing. So now we're only missing that Ultimate Fallout 4, but there's no way. Maybe I'll get the variant that came out recently where they reprinted it. Moving along, we have Icon issue 31. This is a Batman homage here. Love that. Love that. We have Supergirl, the second printing. You know why you picked this up. That good old Michael Turner goodness there. Gotta love it. Next up, this one was one of the books you just threw in for free. We have the Gwenpool Holiday Special. This is the Midtown Comics J. Scott Campbell variant there. So we picked that up. My nose really itches. Earthworm Jim issue number 2. Now we just need to find issue 1. But this was next to nothing. And it's a pretty sought after series, that 3-issue miniseries here. Of course, we got to get our video game action in. We have Street Fighter issue number 9 by Udon. This is the Vega foil. So Image originally started the series, I think, in either 2003 or 2004. Went 8 issues, and then Udon picked up the rights to continue Street Fighter. To this day, are producing Street Fighter comics, but those were that was the initial run, or the first Udon, issue 9. No, excuse me, I think it's issue 6. In any case, these carried over from the Image. So I believe this is issue number 4, number 3 and number 4 from the Image volume 1 run there. That M. Bison foil goodness. So we love that Street Fighter. Oh, we're gonna grace you guys with some Adam Hughes, some small variants, but run fillers that I was missing. Here we have Ferris. I believe this is issue 31. Yes, issue 31. So we're only missing one more issue of Ferris, and then we'll have all. Look at that AH right over her shirt. Glorious. I apologize if I'm not holding these books straight up. I keep tilting it back and forth for you guys. This one I didn't know until about a week or two ago that he did a variant cover for this one. But this is Harley and Ivy meet Betty and Veronica. But of course he would do this because he's done Poison Ivy before. He's done Harley. And of course he had the Betty and Veronica series that he had. So very cool. Didn't know about that. Here's some early Adam Hughes here. We have Zorro, issue number 3. The very first appearance of Lady Rawhide there. Adam Hughes, early goodness there. Topps 1993. Tomb Raider, the cover gallery. Every single cover of the Tomb Raider 1999 to 2005 series. All 50 issues. But Hughes did the cover for this. The book doesn't have any kind of value. It's just a Hughes cover. And then I think I'm only missing one more Hughes cover, but we have Tomb Raider issue 43, and that about finishes up the Tomb Raider series with one more to go. I believe it's issue like 40. This one's cool. This is a ratio variant here. Star Wars issue 13. And we picked it up because, look, lo and behold, we got Dr. Aphra on the cover, but we also got that black Chrysanthemum. Is that how you pronounce his name? Chrysanthemum. Right there. Variant cover. Here's another one. This was actually featured in the Key Collector Top 20. So I just picked it up. I tend to get that FOMO, but this was cool. Again, all these were knocked off about half and some more than half. So we have the Wizards 1/2. You had to send this in to get your book, your Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. This is one of those quote-unquote damaged books with a press. I'm sure it could be just fine there, but this is the gold variant as well. The normal one doesn't have the emboss on the logo. One of my favorite artists of all time. I didn't have this variant here. Batman White Knight issue number 3. Of course, Sean Murphy doing the variant covers for this. Love it. Next up, some Peach Momoko goodness. We got an all-star cast of my favorites here. There's that Buffy. Can't remember what issue this is, but I looked it up. 19, I believe, maybe. Fantastic Momoko cover. Early Momoko, right? Here's another early Momoko. Arrow issue number 4. Amazing Mary Jane variant cover. Ah, man, so good. Next up, pick this up for about $10. First Mobius, Fantastic Four, $3.53. Good to finally own this. Pretty cool. I was getting them deals, man. I was getting them deals. Don't mind them stickers. You know how these vendors work. The more you buy, the less off it is. Next up, completing these 2 books complete the series for me. So we have issue number 3 of that Elsa Bloodstone. Goodness. Pretty book. Pretty book. It is minty. And of course, issue number 2. So that's it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have, after adding 2 and 3, all 4 issues, including that number 1. We're going to get it graded. We'll see. Nice Lucio Parillo cover here with Esencia, issue number 5. This is the only one that he did of the series. I think there was a guest artist every single time. And there is also a naughty version of this as well, if you want that second print. Now this is a tough Adam Hughes book. I saved this for a little later. We're getting into that good girl, the naughty good girl territory here. What Adam Hughes is famous for, right? We have Cinder, the second series, issue number 1. Beautiful book, early Adam Hughes. One of the I was told this might be one of the earliest AH exclamation points that he ever did, because he used to sign his full name. So if you guys know which book had the illustrious honor of being the first AH, let me know if you know, because I was told it was this one, but you never know. Continuing this trend here, this cover is delicious. Raise the Dead 2, issue number 3. Y'all know this cover. Y'all know this cover. Need I say more? I'm happy to find this. I missed it in its initial run on Unknown Comics when they put this out. Street Level Heroes. Shout out to them for Strange Academy issue number 4. This is the Virgin. David Nakayama. Magic. Teaching that class. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm a legs guy too. Oh. It's a beautiful cover. David Nakayama is killing it out of the park. He's been doing a lot of those variants for Unknown Comics, and currently he's doing the Gwenverse cover A's. So don't sleep on Nakayama. It's been fantastic. We're gonna finish it up with the 2 heavy hitters today. And each part, like I said, we have 3 more parts coming, and each time we're gonna up the ante of the books that we got. So we have Irredeemable, cover B, issue number 1. Yes. So happy to find this. I read this initially in my comic store 12 years ago, but I never picked them up. Nobody was buying them, but they were just something, and I wasn't collecting everything. It was a really good story. I just read it in the shop, put it back on the shelf. But look at it now. It got optioned, it's ready to go, and people are looking for these books. And last but not least, this isn't the minimal dress, this is the trade dress, but it doesn't matter. I took this off of my wish list, so a heavy hitter to end the night. I now own, out of all 6 books of this anthology set, every single like the big incentive variants that they put out for this series. This is Wonder Woman Black and Gold number 1. The Lau trade dress. Oh yes, not as pricey. People want that minimal, much more pricier, but this is an amazing cover. Now I can stare at these covers all day. I know you guys could too, but that was just part 1 of what we got at Frederick Comic Con. Very small. They had about 4 rows of booths, but it was like the perfect amount. 6 hours. I was there for about 4.5, and you're going through those long boxes, those short boxes. You just don't know how much time passes when you're like really trying to look for some deals. And let me tell you, we found every single book that I had was like a book that I've wanted, that we found, and we found at a good price. So wait for the next video for some more bangers. So be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to check out that Discord in the link down below so you guys can join in on all things pop culture. For now, you can join me over at twitch.tv/ThereCanBeOnlyVaughn for more comic talk and video game goodness. And until next time, we'll see you in my part 2 of Frederick Comic Show. My phone decides not to make so much noise. Bag and boredom, y'all. Take care.